What's going on, Bear Handians? I am Bear Hands, bringing you a Clash Royale video. You guys have shown so much love and support for my Lumberyard video. I decided, why don't we do another video on the Lumberyard, but switch it up a little bit and throw in a twist. And what we're going to do is we're going to substitute out the Zap spell. We are going to throw in the Tornado spell, and we're going to take it out for a spin, no pun intended there, and just see how the thing works. It actually gives us, with some lacking ability to reset the tower with the Zap spell to kind of get that awesome Lumberjack push with the Graveyard, it kind of gives us some advantage clumping things together with the Princess. And so where we lose a little bit of something on one side, we also gain some really cool dynamics with the Tornado spell. Let's jump into a couple of replays, and then we'll take it out for some live battles. Let's see how it does. Alright, this first game against something ABC clan was an interesting game against a pretty hefty level Royal Giant deck. And I'm going to kind of let the Elixir build. I'm going to cycle around to my Princess, but he throws his Royal Giant down right when I do the cycle. So I'm going to throw my Lumberjack down, get my Princess down in the middle there, and though I soak quite a bit of damage, we're able to start up a pretty nice counter push here with the Graveyard. He misses the Lumberjack with the log, which is fitting there. And our Lumberjack whacks away at that tower with the Graveyard, bringing it all the way down to 430. And so he spent 6 Elixir right out of the get-go, and we punished him pretty hard there with our counter push. And he's going to clean up these minions. He's a little bit higher level on his cards than us, but we're kind of used to that where we are now. He's going to throw his hog down in where typically I would go for the log or the hog pull with the Tornado down to our King's Tower. I am playing a Royal Giant deck, and so in my opinion, not that beneficial to get the King's Tower working for you. It might be beneficial in kind of the mid-game against the hog, but really it doesn't matter if my King's Tower is activated if his Royal Giant is kind of his win condition there. And so I'm going to go ahead and throw my Lumberjack down there. He throws his hog down again, I believe. I get my minions down on the map. I'm going to go ahead and back them up with an Ice Spirit and get my Graveyard going here. And so he gets his Fire Spirits down. He's pretty low on Elixir, and so he throws his hog down. We get the Mini P.E.K.K.A down. Unfortunately, we don't have the Ice Spirit ready to stop that hog from getting a hit off. But the Ice Spirit was nice on cleaning up the minions on his side of the map. My Ice Spirit is level 10 now, and so it can actually make it to a level 10 tower, which is awesome because even as 1 Elixir, it's still tacking on like 100 damage to the tower if they let it go. I throw a Lumberjack in the back, anticipating a Royal Giant, but he doesn't play the Royal Giant. I throw a quick Princess down to tack a little bit of damage down. I waste a ton of Elixir here, and then watch this. I'm going to go ahead and pull the Royal Giant back with the Mini P.E.K.K.A, get my Lumberjack down. It's going to whack away. The Lumberjack does really good job of cleaning that up, but I still take 3 hits from the Royal Giant and a hit from the Mini P.E.K.K.A. I was feeling pretty bad about the defense there. I do not have a defensive card in this deck, and so we kind of rely on just straight up face beating people's decks fast enough to where they're unable to get a tower here. And now, knowing that the Royal Giant is coming, I go ahead and throw the Graveyard down, and check it out. We pull it back for 3 seconds, sealing up the win there with him unable to get that 1 hit off with the Royal Giant. And even though we don't have a defensive structure, that Tornado with a Mini P.E.K.K.A Lumberjack combination and a Princess there splashed in the little stuff, it is devastating. I don't know, I'm kind of learning how to deal with those tanks without a defensive structure. It kind of messes with people. This game here against the DJT wasn't a Royal Giant, it was a regular Giant. And this, I feel, is a pretty common deck. We got the Giant, Ice Spirit, Princess, Musketeer, Mini P.E.K.K.A. And it just kind of gets that push going that's really hard to stop. I don't want that Princess coming, and I didn't really feel a good starting hand there, so I just fireballed the Princess. And then I'm going to just slowly wait for that Giant to come. as it gets closer to my tower, I'm going to go ahead, cycle around to the princess, and then get the mini P.E.K.K.A down to start dealing serious damage to that tank, because I know he's going to back the thing up with that big push. And so he's got the Mega Minion, Musketeer, Ice Wizard. Check it out. We tornado them all together. The princess is splashing huge amounts of damage onto those units, and we only take one hit from the Ice Wizard. So how is that for a defense against the giant push? His units were a little bit far back there, but that's okay. We go ahead and clean up this princess with the minions, get an Ice Spirit down with our minions, and as the graveyard starts spawning skeletons, his one-shot mini P.E.K.K.A is going to have a real hard time cleaning up those skeletons, and only with the help of the Ice Wizard is he able to stop his tower from falling, but he's down to 382, which is super close to death. At this point, I can just sit back on defense. I am splashing damage onto his attacking units with my princess, kind of bunching them up with counter units, and we're at an elixir advantage and a damage advantage, which is pretty awesome. What is he going to do here? He is going to throw down a push, I would imagine, but I quickly drop the graveyard and the minions again. Now, he drops the mini P.E.K.K.A again back there, which kind of figure he would switch that up since it was so poor at defending that time. I throw my mini P.E.K.K.A on his Musketeer. He's going to have a mini P.E.K.K.A for a flying mini P.E.K.K.A, a Mega Minion for my mini P.E.K.K.A there, and his mini P.E.K.K.A at a sliver of health runs up and kills my princess. What a shame. This is kind of like double lane action going on here, so I go ahead and throw my graveyard over on that side, and he throws the mini P.E.K.K.A down again. Can you believe this? His tower's dropping all the way within fireball range, which I'm just going to fireball. I missed the mini P.E.K.K.A, but I knew that it was low enough to where it was worth throwing the fireball anyways, and now all I have to do is defend against this giant. So before he can get too many units down, I go ahead and throw both giant slayers down on the field. He fireballs them, which is unfortunate for me, but I can go ahead and tornado all of this stuff back, but we run out of time. So unnecessary. I was able to kind of stop the damage from coming in soon enough to save us from losing. And so really having a lot of fun with it. It's going to go figure, when I start up these live matches, I'm probably going to get some air decks, and I think my only saving grace against the Lava Hound deck is going to be pressuring the other side fast enough to give me that tower, and then vice versa, switching off and just trying to pressure the other lanes. Who knows? We'll see if we can make it happen. Let's see what we got here. I'm going to do 2 games, and if I lose both of them, I lose both of them. At least you get to see the gameplay there. I'm going to go ahead and Ice Spirit here, which, check it out, gives me a positive elixir trade. Let's get the princess down on the map. He's going to arrow, and I'm going to start a mini P.E.K.K.A in the back. He's going to wizard, and with a wizard going down on that side of the field, we are going to minion graveyard on the left side. We really need to get it back around to our fireball and drop that here, which works. Then, even though his tower on the left side is completely obliterated, we need to do something against this Hog Wizard, because it's going to do quite a bit of damage. He's already caught up to damage on the King Tower, but I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just going to kind of let that go there. And then I want to see what he plans on doing. Is he going to try for the 3 crown? I'm going to go ahead and throw the princess in the back. He is going to try for the 3 crown. So let's throw the lumberjack down here. The minions. Minions are going to catch up to that over there. And now we've got an interesting little... That's not going to work. He could throw his wizard down, which he is going to do. I imagine he wants to arrow my princess, maybe? Maybe, maybe not. Let's go ahead and mini P.E.K.K.A. Ice Spirit. Princess. Okay, he's going to do some serious damage there, and yes, he is for real going for that 3 crown. He wants to drop his Man, he only needs to get a couple of hits with the Royal Giant. So I'm going to go for a quick rush here, see if we can't psych him out. And is he going to go for the win here? Oh wow. His minion horde is going to completely eliminate my ability, and I need to stop this immediately. So let's pull it back. Go ahead and Lumberjack here. Kill the thing, kill it please. His fireball is going to take us down to... Okay, well, potentially I would have dealt with the minion horde up at his King's Tower, maybe giving me the win, but it was just really poor placement and elixir management on my part. But I knew if he played the Royal Giant there, just like he did later, just demolished my King's Tower. So interesting matchup there. Let's jump into another game. Max CRC 77. Let's see what he's got. We need to play a little bit more defensive, because that rush game, it really puts us at a disadvantage with us being somewhat more of a one crown victory deck here. Let's go ahead and throw our princess in the back. Is he going to be a golem deck? That'll be interesting if he's a golem deck. We're able to take out the skeleton spawner. The princess does a good job there. Let's go ahead and block this miner. He kind of misplays the miner. Let's go ahead and get the graveyard going. Alright, we do a really good job there of... hitting the musketeer, but unfortunately, the tombstone is going to eat up our princess, as well as the assassin mini P.E.K.K.A. here. And I feel pretty good about this. Maybe I could pull a miner over onto my King's Tower. That would be pretty fun. Just gonna throw down minions. We're gonna deal with an ice spirit. He's gonna golem, so we're gonna lumberjack graveyard over on the right side, which he needs to get a lot of elixir really fast, which he's not gonna be able to do. And then with the golem running down the field here, we're gonna be able to mini P.E.K.K.A. princess, because he's gonna back it up with like minions or something, I just know it. Let's go ahead and ice spirit here, tank a shot, throw it down. Golem is going to go down. And let's go ahead with a lumberjack and just rush this side over here. Fireball. Get him. Oh, I didn't get him, but let's... Can we get these down? Yes, we are able to save the princess. Wow, we were able to save the princess. Let's pull the musketeer back. And one more shot, princess. Yes! Okay. Get this down, get this down. Get the princess down in the back. Go ahead and fireball right here. Take this stuff out. Let's go ahead and get the minions down, which he is going to be able to. Let's answer the musketeer, since that's the damage dealer. Wow, those giant, humongous, unstoppable golems are such a pain, but he does not have enough time to answer this. So let's just hurl a fireball, and while it's in the air, even though the graveyard takes it out, what an interesting game. Noticing the power of the counter push when they put a large unit down there. That's what I'm hoping will happen if a Lava Hound comes against us. Zach. What have you got, Zach? Alright, with this start, let's just kind of throw the Ice Spirit down in the back. And then do a push over here on the left with the minions. He threw a witch down, which is interesting. We're going to throw the princess down to deal with this witch, and then the princess, if he doesn't deal with the princess, let's go ahead and pull the Hog Rider here. To the King's Tower, Hog Rider! Oh, wow. Okay, so that's gonna be the play that loses us the game there. I'm one tile off with the Hog Rider. Yep, he's gonna be able to take that out there. I'm one tile off with the Hog Rider. which allows for some really lousy plays on my part. Alright, his minions are coming down. Let's go ahead and play our minions. Let's get our princess over on the side. Alright, she's going to chip some damage. He's going to answer her with the Ice Wizard, which is a smart play here. And I'm going to allow the Ice Wizard to just do its thing. And then Lumberjack up here on the tower. Now, when he plays the Witch here, it's not going to answer the Lumberjack. And we are going to fireball the Princess and the Witch. And check it out. Well, we don't kill the Witch, but our Tornado can kill the Witch. So whatever he answers with here, I want to say he's going to hog our right tower. I'm going to allow my King's Tower to kill the Witch and answer the hog when he plays it. No hog. He plays a giant. Let's get our princess all the way in the back. The mini packet is going to deal with the giant with... Oh, it gets a hit off. What a lousy play that is. We're going to get a graveyard in the back. And then I need to answer this hog. Answer the hog, answer the hog. Come on, kill the hog. Oh, that's so awful. Okay, the tower's going to take out those minions. He's going to get a princess down. We're going to throw... Oh, that's a bad play. His Ice Wizard withered. Let's go ahead and get this hog without it getting a hit off. Get our princess in the back. The minion is going to work its way up here. Let's go ahead and throw our Lumberjack down. And then Graveyard. Let's pull these minions away. Come on, Princess, kill the Ice Wizard. Nice. Mini P.E.K.K.A. on the Princess. We gotta get this down. We gotta get this down. 1, 2, 3. Oh, and he's able to seal it away with the Fireball. So close to being able to take that hog out. You really need to get the Lumberjack halfway in between the river and your tower, because if the Lumberjack can't get like 2 or 3 hits off while it's frozen, the hog's still going to get a hit off. So I might have been able to stop that. Was that overtime starting or was that the end? I don't know. Whew. All right. Well, we didn't get totally stomped. We've had some pretty good wins here. I'm kind of climbing back up. It's a slow journey back up into 3600, but trying different decks has really kind of hindered my playing because, in my opinion, if you really want to be good, you've got to find a deck that works and then learn it in and out against every single combination. You need to be able to fight against every kind of deck: air deck, hog deck, giant deck, royal giant deck. If you cannot beat it, you need to learn how to beat it, and you need to stick with the deck. I've been having a lot of fun switching between decks, but because of it, I've kind of dropped a little bit. I guess I'm not good enough to stick with all the different decks. Maybe in the future I will have enough experience under my belt, but I hope this deck is so much fun for you guys as it is for me. There are so many things you could do. I could have probably saved that tower by pulling the hog back with the tornado there. I didn't even think of it, nor did I try it. But lots of options. That tornado pulls things in for the princess, the Lumberjack Graveyard combination pushing against large units on the opposite lane. You've got the Ice Spirit being able to tank with the minions in the graveyard. When all of those units pile up, you can tornado them and then fireball them. I'm still waiting for a time to be able to do that against the 3 Musketeers. Oh, it's going to be so awesome. I'm pretty stoked today because, as you guys probably know, tomorrow or today while you're watching this video, I should have it done by tomorrow, Pokemon comes out, and I'm going to have a lot of fun playing that game. I might actually not get as many Clash Royale videos out because of it. I don't know. Maybe I will not allow it to hinder my somewhat loose schedule. But I hope this deck was enjoyable for you guys. If you liked it, leave me a like down below. I've got my first video with 2,000 views on it, which is really exciting for me. Again, I could not do that without you guys. You mean the world to me. I appreciate the support so much. Don't forget to hit that sub up button so you can come back for more gaming with bare hands, and I hope to see you in the next video. Stay awesome, have an incredible day, and I hope to see you next time. Peace out.